Mga ate at mga kuya, good morning. It's Monday. Meron tayong assignment ngayon. Sabi ni Mrs. Hoy, palitan mo yung kotse natin, bumili ka ng bago.
Hoy, ako na naman yung
Samahan niyo ako. We have a lot of running around to do. And I'll explain to you the details on the way. So mga ate at mga kuya, I've shared this many times before sa mga vlogs namin. Every 3 years, we lease a brand new vehicle. Because usually, yun ang mga time frame na, you have to do brakes, you have to do maintenance, and I don't want to deal with none of that, right? And fortunately, we have an unusual situation right now sa economy natin. With the tariffs and everything that's going on with Donald Trump, something similar nung COVID ang nangyayari ngayon. Yung price ng used cars, when I say used, I'm talking 1 or 2, maybe 3 years old, spiking up. Tumaas sila. So I have an opportunity to return the Toyota Highlander that we currently have, and may equity siya. Yeah, may equity siya. Hey, I'm buying a car today.
It's awesome.
Yeah? You just woke up? By the way, guys, look at this.
Can it flip? It's not flipping.
My daughter made leche flan. It's actually really good, but it looks
This one's
ghetto.
messed up.
What kind of car do you want me to buy today? That's my job.
Didn't Mom want the Toyota?
Oh, we have a Toyota. That's my job today. I have to go buy a car. Let me see. Look at that. That's beautiful. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna go get ready now, and I have 4 dealerships to visit. Pupunta ako sa Brantford Toyota where we got the Highlander, and they're gonna give me an appraisal. Yeah. Dahil sabi nila, more than likely, it'll be a wash or there's a little bit of equity. And that's very rare. So we're gonna take advantage of that. Brantford Honda actually already gave me an appraisal, and sabi nila, kung gusto ko raw ng CRV or HRV, they're gonna give me $3,000 of equity on top of the purchase. Nice, right? So, yeah. Let's go. So guys, last Thursday, while we're on our way to Toyota right now, pumunta ako sa dealership, and I wanted to know kung magkano yung payout amount dito sa Toyota Highlander namin. And sure enough, they printed me out a piece of paper, and nakita ko kung magkano. And tinanong ko dun sa dealer, hey, if you were to appraise my car right now, magkano offer nyo? And sabi niya sa akin, the prices of 1 or 2 3-year-old vehicles with low kilometers have spiked up, and mababa daw inventory nila. By the way, yan yung Toyota right there. Unfortunately, wala dun yung tao na nag-a-appraise para sa kanila, di ba? Balik daw ako ng Monday. That's why I'm here. I really want to know kung magkano talaga yung offer sa akin ng Toyota, because dalawa option yan. It's either gonna be a wash, which means soli ko yung kotse and that's it, or they can give me a little bit of equity towards a brand new vehicle. And you know what, guys? Bihirang mangyari yan, because usually when you trade some, even if you lease like what we do, right? You're always in a negative equity situation. But nagbago yung economy ngayon because of Trump tariffs, right? So let's go. Tingnan natin kung ano o-offer nila sa atin ngayon. So Brantford Toyota, dito namin pinick up si Highlander. I'm okay with that. Kita niyo yung puting RAV4 na yan? I like that. Let's see if it's available, or that white Toyota Cross. Let's go check it out. Let's go talk to somebody first inside. So ayun guys, that's the appraisal guy. Titignan niya kondisyon ng kotse. It has 37,000 kilometers. Pretty much brand spanking new. And siya ang magde-decide kung magkano ang i-offer. So whatever the number na i-offer niya, kukumpara yan dun sa payout amount. And dun tayo magde-decision kung magkano. And they said, itong mga Highlander na yan, especially mga 23, 24, 1 year, 2 year with like low mileage, they held their value. Especially with what's going on with the economy right now. Like I said, parang sirang plangka na ako. But yeah, ayun. he's gonna do his thing, and hopefully the numbers work, and we'll go from there. Ayun guys, so they gave me an offer of $2,000 over, and baka eto kunin namin. It's a RAV4, it's perfect, it's the right size para sa amin. The Highlander is too big, but pinag-usapan namin is this Toyota Cross. This got me parang nakursunadaan ko to. Ito yung base model, pero yung pinag-usapan namin ng dealer is the LE Premium Package trim. So ito yung base, and you know what, para maiba naman, parang mas gusto ko to. So we're gonna discuss this deal in my video later on. Hindi na ako nag-vlog dun sa loob dahil you know, just out of respect, right? So this might be the next car right here, but a higher trim level, diba? But we'll see. Didiscuss ko to mamaya because the numbers make sense after we crunched it. RAV4 is beautiful too, kaya lang, I don't know, para naman maiba. Everybody has a RAV4, right? But baka madesisyonan na to. So ngayon pupunta tayo sa Honda and see what they have to say. Dahil sa dito sa Toyota, like I said, hindi nila mabeat yung $3,000 equity offer ng Honda, but they did give me $2,000 and a break on the interest rate. So we'll see. Ayun guys, nasa bahay na tayo. Today was a very, very busy day. And a lot of running around, but you know what? It was very productive. So sa Toyota kaninang umaga, I have 3 worksheets that I want to discuss with you. That way you get a feel of how negotiations work. You know, when you're thinking about bumili ng bagong kotse, which is what we're trying to do, diba? So, I've shared with you guys yung truck ni Mrs. ngayon. It's a 2023 Highlander. We've had it for 2 years. It's a 5-year lease. And gusto naming malaman kung magkano ang magiging utang, payout, kung gusto namin mag-upgrade, di ba? So that's what Brantford Toyota provided me with. It's called the lease payout. Yan. So kung gusto mo mag-upgrade, you need to find out kung magkano utang mo because you have not fulfilled the 5-year term, right? In our case, 2 taon pa lang. So, if we wanted to upgrade, the lease payout that we need to take care of first before we can actually proceed with the upgrade, according to this, is $41,971. So, palagyan mo ng $42,000. Diba? Karamihan po ng beses, you know, every 3 years, that's usually when binabalik namin yung kotse, we get a brand new one. Typically, this is why I stick to 3 brands: Toyota, Honda, Subaru. Typically, kung kotse na kukuhanin ninyo is anything but those 3, mangyayari po if you try to trade it, get an upgrade, you know, yung value po na i-offer sa inyo will be way less than what the lease payout is. So, ibig sabihin, negative equity kayo. This is the reason why napaka-careful ko po when it comes to picking the right vehicle. Especially in our situation dahil nag-lease po kami. Like, we've been leasing cars every 3 years for the last 16 years, di ba? I have a video. Just scroll down through my page and you can see it. You know, the breakdown of all the cars that we leased over the last 20 years or whatever. Anyways, going back to this. Kung gusto po namin mag-upgrade ngayon, yung utang that we need to settle first is $41,971.45. So $42,000. So another aspect that we needed to figure out, me and the dealership, nakita nyo dun sa video, di ba? Merong appraiser from Toyota. No, he looked over the vehicle, tinignan niya, you know, mileage, condition, compared it to what market is. And he gave me a number. I mentioned on the video he offered $2,000 over asking. So basically, $2,000 worth in equity. So ibig sabihin po nun, 42,000 yung utang, di ba? Yung lease payout. So ibig sabihin po nun, he appraised the vehicle at 44,000. So I have two choices right now. Pwede kong ibigay na lang sa kanila yung kotse and they cut me a check for $2,000 and that's it. We call it quits, di ba? Libre na si Kuya Puto. Or, we can apply that $2,000 equity from the appraisal towards another Toyota, which is ganun ang ginawa ko ngayon. That's why I have two other worksheets here. And we're gonna discuss this. Okay, this is one, and this is the other one. So, the first one was for a 2025 Toyota 4Runner. Medyo kamahalan to, but since I was there, it's always been my dream to drive a parang bardagol na vehicle. And dahil bagay kay Kuya Puto, bardagol din ako, di ba? Anyways, the Toyota 4Runner lumabas $368.55 bi-weekly. So, this is with the taxes in, and this is with the $2,000 equity applied to the price. Plus, binigyan po ako ng break ng 1% dun sa interest rate. But, I test drove it anyways. Hindi ko na vinlog because like I said, I wanted to respect their space, right? Because, you know what, it's a professional environment and I don't know if they felt comfortable kung, you know, I put them on camera. That's why I'm discussing the numbers with you right now. Yun. So, the 4Runner did not make any sense dahil $368.55. So, ibig sabihin po nun, I have to add another $68.55 to the current payment that we have doon sa Toyota Highlander namin to get a 2025 Toyota 4Runner. Di ba sinabi ko na nga, the Highlander was a little bit too big for us. Nung namasmasan ako, nung nagising ako ng konti, when I got my senses back, sabi ko sa sarili ko, what am I doing? You know, we don't need a 4Runner. Tatlo lang kami. You know? Etong ang Highlander, napakalaki na. 4Runner, out of the question. But it was tempting. It was really tempting dahil 4Runner, man, parang tangke. Bardagol, just like Kuya Puto. I like it. Anyways, we spoke about the RAV4. And I was gonna go for it. Merong RAV4 na available doon sa parking lot nila, sa lote nila. I was gonna take it for a test drive, but I'm like, you know what? I like it, but I don't really like it that much, and I don't think magugustuhan masyado ni Mrs. because everybody has a RAV4. Don't get me wrong, it's a beautiful car, but you know, gusto namin maiba ng konti. So we spoke about the Toyota Cross, which is this one. So Toyota Cross, LE model, premium. So yung pinakita ko po kanina dun sa video, that's base model. Etong pinag-usapan po namin, the one that we ran numbers for, is the LE premium model trim. And this actually makes sense. After they applied the $2,000 credit, yung payment po namin bi-weekly is $218.98. Man, that's a big decrease, which is great dahil currently right now, $298 ang bayad namin bi-weekly doon sa Toyota Highlander. Tapos kung pipikapin namin tong Toyota Cross na to, it'll be down to $219 bi-weekly. You know, ang laking savings nun, di ba? Plus yung insurance. Mas mababa po insurance ng Toyota Cross. I already spoke to my broker and I think yung broker ko quoted me around $125 a month for insurance, which is perfect. As in, perfect. So, yun po ang dilemma ko ngayon. Oh, by the way, they also applied the 1% discount dun sa interest rate, which is on the Toyota Cross 5.79%. Mataas pa rin. As in, mataas pa rin. You know, dapat yan, I'm expecting under 4% because I checked Honda. Honda's like 3%. Diba? Depending on the model. So, yun. Yun ang decision, yun ang dilemma ko ngayon. You know, I have to pick Either between balik na rin yung kotse, they cut me a check for $2,000, but we still need a car. You know, we need like a dependable car for the business, right? Can't just use my cars. You know, it has to be like, you know, for the business. And sabi po nila, yung Toyota Cross can be delivered as early as June 1st. Yun ang problema sa Toyota, they hardly have anything in stock. Most of the time, kailangan orderin po. So the Toyota Cross, June 1st, should be ready. So I'm gonna explore more options. You know, I did go to Honda. You know, we're gonna discuss that on the next video dahil medyo mahaba po yun. And I'll show you the difference and the offers that they gave to me. But for now, this is Toyota. And I don't know, it looks very attractive because potentially, if we pick up this Toyota Cross, we're going from $300 bi-weekly to $219 bi-weekly. Ang laking savings po nun. Plus, the insurance goes down as well. Diba? So, stay tuned. There's more car buying vlogs to come. You know, I plan to finish this, you know, in the next couple days. Hopefully, we finalize something before the weekend. But yeah, if you like these types of videos, guys, let me know. You know, I would be more than happy to share with you, like, you know, the tricks and tips that I do para hindi tayo maisahan ng mga dealers. Okay, mga car dealers. Anyways, guys, this is Kuya P out.